as a person who is interested in the same gender psychologically and physically. In my opinion, there is nothing wrong or right of homosexual. It is just a kind of choice and a kind of tendency. Of course, because of Chinese traditional culture, it is difficult for some people to accept the homosexual's nature. Thus, the respect of individual, which includes respect the life they choose to lead. We are all human beings and we should advocate humanism. No one is right or wrong in love. They are normal people and their feelings also worthy of respect. When they decide to love, we don't know how much risk they should take. Therefore, the homosexual marriage should be protected, not only by law but also by outside people. We should respect to them truly. They are strong and brave people. Thank you for listening.
Hi everyone. Have you ever had a problem about you are getting older, stronger, taller or thinner because the clothes doesn't meet your size anymore? And have you ever go to a department store or a shopping mall and find the clothes you want, the style or the color, but you couldn't find it? Today I'm going to introduce to you a new kind of invention, the fabrication clothes, the spray-on clothes. This kind of clothes doesn't have a finished product. The ingredient of the clothes is in a can, like this. So how to use this to make clothes? It's easy. You can just spray it on yourself by using a color you like, maybe add some spots or something you like. And when the liquid is dry, then the clothes is done. So this kind of clothes is non-poison and can be recycled and can wash in the water. This invention will be published before next year. And till that time, everyone can wear the clothes in their own style. Thanks for listening.
Hello everyone, today I want to talk about my favorite food, watermelon. The region of the watermelon is Africa. It has ugly face which is warm with black strips. The flesh inside is red or yellow, according to its variety. I like to eat watermelon because of its fragrance and sweet taste. Besides, it is very juicy. I went the 30 by eating watermelons in hot summers. In addition to its delicacy, it has a lot of nutrition. It is rich in not only water but also vitamin A and C. However, it may cause problem if you eat too much of watermelon. So let us enjoy it with appropriate. Thanks for your listening.
Today, I want to make a brief introduction of the movie I seen online last week. It's A Judge, cast by Robert Downey. The film is about conflict between affection and the law, but the story puts emphasis on the development of the relationship between Hank Palmer and his father. The big city lawyer, Hank Palmer, returns to his childhood home, where his father, the town's judge, is suspect of murder. Hank sets out to discover the truth and, along the way, reconnects with his family. This movie was released on October 10th, 2014. I sincerely recommend the film to you if you haven't seen it before. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, today my topic is Pokemon. It is a game published by Nintendo on Game Boy, created in 1996. The main staple of the game is battling and catching of Pokemon. How to play it?
Let's battle!
First, you need to choose a Pokemon and draw out the Pokeball.
I choose Pikachu! You scratch!
So there is something you need to take notice of.
You can't go twice in a row.
Twice in a row.
Wait for me to choose what attack I want to do next.
All you have is splash attack.
Hold on, I'm thinking. Alright, Magikarp, hit him with a splash attack! Alright, Pikachu, annihilate him with a thunder shock! Pikachu!
After you won the battle, you can get Pokédollars to make your Pokémon
You got lucky
stronger.
this time! Here's 20 Pokédollars!
Sweet. Now that that's out of the way, I can finally continue my quest to catch all.
Today I want to introduce Second Street. Long time ago, Second Street was filled with stage cottages because of a fire in the Temple Festival. The walls there are a variety of traditional restaurant stores in this street. One of the most famous thing is stinking dog. It attracts many people to change its special taste. It also plays an important role in Taiwanese snacks. With the stinking dog fame, more and more people come to Second Street for sightseeing. In recent years, Second Street has become a famous tourist site.
Today I'd like to talk about pasta. Pasta is a traditional Italian cuisine, which can be dated back to 1154 in Sicily. The original meaning of pasta is a noodle made from an unleavened dough mixed with water and then formed into different shapes. They were named differently by their shapes, such as spaghetti, angel's hair, lasagna, and macaroni. Pasta dishes are often involved with sauces like bolognese, a meat sauce cooked with tomato paste and onions, pesto, a green sauce made from basil leaves and garlic without meat, Alfredo, the white sauce based on butter or cream. I like Alfredo best. But some pasta are prepared in salads or other light dishes without sauce too. Hope you'll try all of them after listening to my speech. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to introduce one of my favorite fruits, mango. Mango is a fruit originates from northern India and Malaysia Peninsula. So it's a juice well enjoyed in high temperature weathers. There are two different colors of mango. One is green and the other is reddish yellow. The green kind is often used for sauce due to its raw nature, whereas the reddish yellow mango is sweet. Mango is one of favorite fruits which is rich in protein and is good for both eyes and skin. However, if eaten too much, it will induce nor is it suitable for people with asthma, Thanks for listening.
Today I want to introduce good eating habits. We all know that we are what we eat. Therefore, it is very important for us to have healthy eating habits. However, poor eating habits of all students are common. Some of us often go to school without breakfast. Some like to eat snacks. Some exercise food, but there is still something to eat or drink too much. All the bad habits will help or healthy. To stay healthy, we should have a different healthy eating in drink food. Include the right amount of fish, meat, vegetable, fruit, as well as the plant food. In my opinion, we should keep a healthy diet to build a strong body. Only in this way can we have energy to study better. Thank you for listening.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to tell you my topic about the judge. Judge, the symbol of justice, plays an important role in our life. The first judge in the world is Osiris, whose position is like Hades, the emperor of the hell. As soon as human beings pass away, Osiris will put their heart and the value of truth on the balance. If they weigh the same, Osiris will let people alive again. If not, enemies will bite their heart into pieces. He was thought of as a justice god at the time. In the present time, unlike 1,000 years ago, the judge can make the judgment optional, or he will be criticized as a dinosaur judge. It doesn't really mean that the judge is a dinosaur, but to say the judgment he made is illegal or immoral. Please think about one situation. Your parents was killed by a serial killer. Instead of giving the killer a capital punishment, the judge just tell him to write a repentant statement, promise him to reduce his penalty, and even suggest you to forgive him. How terrible if the tragedy happened to us. If so, people won't believe the law again, and the world will become a mess. Peace should depend on the law, and judge is like a protector. I really hope the judge can think twice before he does, to give both the killer and the victim a fair explanation. Thanks for listening.
Today my topic is New Year reminder. Chinese New Year is approaching, and Asians are used to having the fancy meal and preparing gifts to others. Well, besides getting red envelope from the dog, we can also do something for our Mother Nature. First, when you are having a meal, please avoid ordering the dishes with shark fin. Although we are nor the cook near the fire, we still can spread out this concept. I believe that more people understand this concept, the more shark can be saved. Second, if you are preparing the gift, please avoid buying the object made from the rhino horns and the ivory. In the medical perspective, don't have a blind in its effect, and you still can choose a wonderful gift with sincerity. Instead of show you the picture of struggling shark or dying elephant and rhino, I want to be positive and let you know who will stand with us.
As a father, I want our children to know that rhinos are not just a picture in a book.
As a father, I want our children to be able to swim with sharks, not just eat them in soup.
As father, I want our children to be able to see elephants in the wild. For future generations, let's not trade these animals into extinction.
Please ask your friends and relatives to never buy rhino horn, ivory, or shark fin. When the buying stops,
the killing can too.
Alice, keep this in mind. If no buying, there will no killing. Thanks for listening.
Hello everyone, today I want to state my view about furs. Furs is expensive and stable and capable work. But whether you know how the traders get them, the traders kill or catch the animals to get the furry goods. To take the fur down completely and smoothly. They will tear it when the animal is alive. The traders will start ripping the fur from face to head, just like the kids ripping the stickers. When the animals were struggling, the traders will hit them by the stick till they are faint, or even step on their head to prevent them from struggling. The animals which will be thrown in the big pocket unvaluable. They are feeble of breathing, but can do anything for themselves, then die. When people travel other lives to stretch their own worth, the most priceless of human beings must be wisdom. So let's observe the furs and protect our friends. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to introduce the movie Happy. It's the medical of the movie Lord of the Rings. The story is about the main character Bilbo Baggins tells the dwarves to get back their throne. As the movie Lord of the Rings, there are many spectacular things in Hobbit, and that makes the movie much more attractive. All in all, whether the movie or its original novel are all really worth reading, and I believe you will really enjoy it. Thank you for listening.
Today I want to introduce the famous TV show producer Shen Yuli. He is 43 years old and has a young wife Yaya, who is only 26 years old. From being a free vendor to becoming a renowned producer, and later successfully hosting a TV show. His example gives us a clear insight of the saying, when there is a will, there is a way. Now let's see a video.
人家的一段好的姻缘，对，真的啊，有一次我在阳台，我在吃鸡腿，大只的兄弟啊，大只的。我讲真的，他楼下有一对情侣，好像在吵架，好像男的要跟女的求婚之类吧，女的不愿意，我就亲耳听到女生跟这男生讲说，我绝对不会嫁给你的，我告诉你除非天上掉鸡，天上掉鸡腿下来，我说哎呦，把鸡腿丢下去。
interesting story about the little girl named Caroline Jones. Her family moved to an ancient house called Pink Palace. One day when she walked around in the house, she found a little door, and the doll looks just like her. She opened the door and gets into the better world. Better foods, better neighbors, and better parents. Only one thing is strange, is that in this world everyone has the bottom eyes. Coraline likes here and wants to stay here forever, but her better parent says if she wants to stay here forever, she will sew the bottom on her eyes too. I like this movie a lot because it is full of mystery and nervous. The story wants to tell us, be careful what we wish for. Not everything we want is as wonderful as we think. Thank you.
Hello everybody, today I would like to introduce visual kei. Visual kei, or called VK, is a kind of music culture which originated in Japan. After the 1970s, some Western music culture like folk or punk influenced the underground band in Japan, and that it created the visual kei culture in 1980s. The band which followed visual kei culture often used strange hairstyles or special costume to make audience feel amazing on both vision and hearing. Some people might think visual kei is a kind of music or costume, but in fact, it's just a kind of way to display music. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite movies. That's American Sniper. American Sniper is an American biographical war drama film. It's based on the true story of the Navy SEAL sniper, Chris Kyle. The film doesn't show the man as an invincible legend. It shows him as a mere man with a heart and soul that are clearly broken due to his sacrifice for his country. It isn't an all-out war film. It is a heavy drama with plenty of gut-wrenching scenes both on and off the battlefield. So let's watch the video about this movie.
I got a military-age male on my cell phone watching the convoy over.
If you think he's reporting troop movement, you have a green light. Your call, over.
Maybe he's just calling his old thing.
He stepped off. Hold on, I got a woman and a kid 200 yards out, moving towards the convoy. Her arms aren't swinging, she's carrying something. And she got a grenade, she got an RPG Russian grenade. Say it to the kid.
You said a woman and a kid.
You got eyes on this? Can you confirm?
Negative. Your call.
They fried your view wrong.
Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about the
experience of my father keep the discus fish. Well, discus fish just have 3 categories. Few years ago, my father liked to keep them. He spent lots of money and time taking care of the fish because the wild discus fish which live in Amazon River are hardly keeping. They only live in 26 to 28 degrees centigrade or they will die. After trying several times, he finally succeeded. The wild discus fish grew up as big as a hand of adults and had kids. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk of phenomena. You can see there are a lot of women in Taiwan pursuing LV or a variety of sexual sex, but seldom can you see this in France. The reason why this happens is not complicated. Many women in France spend their time on art, sports, and travel, which can allow them to make their life more fulfilling and meaningful, instead of being blindly in pursuit of gorgeous but false appearance. To sum up, both men and women should enrich their life and inner. For example, you can replace being a farmer with being a reader, or substitute exercising for sleeping all day long. Make yourself more deep and don't focus on external substance. Then your life will totally change. Thanks for listening.
Today I'm going to introduce one of my favorite movies, Fury. This movie is adapted from the true story of Second World War. Actors led a tag team which drove Nazi back to Jersey. They against an army of 300 people with a tank of 5 people. Finally, they sacrificed their lives bravely and gloriously. But their spirits will live long in people's minds forever. This is the main character of saying, ideal is peaceful, history is violent. This sentence fully validated human in order to pursue ideal pay a painful price. In this movie, we can see the ugly of war and war for humanity test. Thanks for your listening.
Today I want to share about Take a Walk. I think Take a Walk is a good exercise. Every Sunday, I will take a walk by the river near my house, have a talk to myself and to bond with myself. Take a walk is an easy thing to do. You don't need too much equipment, don't need to spend too much energy either. It is super lazy me. You can look at the flower beside the road, the mountain in the farm. The handsome guy who rides a bike slowly pass by your side while taking a walk. A romance encounter? Maybe you can hear the sound of the hair below by the wind. Step carefully. You will notice that the heart is beating from every person. I like to take a walk, think about the things that I seldom consider about. Deeper and wilder. That is much better than sitting or standing there, spaced out.
Hello everybody. Today I want to introduce the store which sells Taiwan fried chicken. The store is near from MRT Dazi Station. You can see the store where there are so many people because it is much more delicious than any other food. There are many kinds of food you can choose. Oh, great. Oh, yummy. Oh, why I am so hungry now? You can see the beef kebab. I love it very much. Eating beef kebab will feel like go to heaven. see the menu. There are many devils, and I find it a lot. And I am very recommendation. And I can promise this store is the most delicious in any other store. Thank you for your listening.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to introduce Costco. Costco is a well-known hypermarket where people can go shopping, also almost everything. Their selling strategy is going to buy in large quantity of goods they're selling to reduce the cost, further to lower the price for customer, comparing to other hypermarkets. The quality of the product which Costco sell are much higher. Some famous brands are also the goods they sell, such as Calvin Klein, Polo, Ralph Lauren, with low price, high quality, most attracting consumer. This is the reason why Costco is success. Thanks for listening.
Today I want to introduce my two brothers. One is 6 years old. His name is Sean. He flipped the girl's skirt and he fighted with 5th grade student. And he used scissors to attack his classmates. His teacher wrote communication book and called my parents almost every day. But he is good at drawing. He can draw an airplane as natural as like you are living. So I like to draw with him. And the other is 12 years old. His name is Edward. He is very, very, very smart. He went to Hong Kong to join the Olympic math competition and won the number 3. Although he is only 6th grade, he can know he can understand the math exercise of senior high school, which I can figure out very well. So I very respect him. I have 2 entirely different brothers, and I love them both. Thank you for listening.
Today I want to introduce a book, The Petty Prince. The novel has drawn its material from the writer's experience. There are plenty of connotations enough in the book. The saying goes, it is only with the heart that one can see it right. What is essential is invisible to the eyes. The rose in the book stands for the writer's wife. Their marriage is not happy, but the writer still takes care of his wife, just like the little prince in the story. I really recommend the book to them who not seen it before. Thank you for listening.
On last Wednesday, a horrible thing happened in Taipei City that made everybody heartbreak. A Trans-Asia Airways plane, GE235, crashed in Keelung River. That caused 40 passengers passed away and 3 people are still missing. This was the second plane crash of Trans-Asia in last 7 months. I accept that all of victims can rest in peace and plane crash do not occur again. Last but not least, I sincerely hope that God bless Taiwan.
At
think all of you know about the latest Disney animation movie, Big Hero 6. And adapted from the original comic and created by Disney and Pixar Studio, the movie is really awesome. Talking about the movie, the most important part of it is the moral lesson. In the movie, the villain's daughter was killed in an accident, and because of the anger, the villain determined to revenge the person who accidentally killed his daughter. But at the end, he was stopped by the main characters, and when he was arrested, he found that his daughter wasn't dead. By the story, we know that the movie is trying to tell us that revenge will never solve any problems. It only makes more hurt. That means we should learn to forgive instead of to hate. That is the only way not to hurt anymore, and also the best way to make the world a better place. Thanks for listening.
Hello everyone. Coffee is the most widespread drink in the world, with about 500 billion cups consumed every year. There are two fundamental types of the coffee, espresso and regular. Espresso is the variety of coffee available in cafes and restaurants, while the regular coffee is generally meant for the home. The majority of the people prefer to drink coffee with sugar and milk, while a number of people have a fondness of black coffee. This is confirmed by the fact that 60% of coffee is consumed with the sugar and milk, while 40% is consumed the black. Thank everyone.
Today I want to introduce the movie Penguins of Madagascar. These penguins are the Skipper, Kwasky, and Rico and Private. In the movie, Private is the lead of the story. We all know that these penguins of the movie Madagascar are indispensable focus. They are very smart and cooperative, and not to mention that they are the cutest spy in the world. The story begins with the octopus Dave, who wants to revenge the penguins because a few years ago their arrival led to tourists snotting. Dave decided to turn all penguins into the ugly monster so that he can destroy that penguins are the adorable animals in people's mind. Also, Private not taken serious in the group at start, but after this test, he became a hero and proved he was no longer a child. And thus I think this movie is so interesting that you can't stop laughing. It is so worth to watch. Thank you.
Last week I went to my little cousin's dancing show. It was so cute, but I found something has happened. All the parents were smiling, but they were not focused on their parents and on their children. They just put the phone in front of their head and keep looking at their phone screen. I wondered why they shot the film. They never gonna watch that again. They just put it on the Facebook. Here you see that, and there's a comment under the video. Oh, they're so cute! Oh my god! And you guess what? They never watched the video either. When they see the picture, they just, oh, they're so cute. Oh my god, and many D, and like, next one. Oh, Good body. You don't believe that? Next time, if you have a chance, you just shut the video for in 5 seconds, and next 20 minutes you just go to the bathroom and do something Zhong Jingxuan like to do. And I promise you, the comment is still. Oh, I think I found a future star. Having said that, I just want to say, technology changed everyone and changed everyone's life. Thanks for listening.
Today I'm going to talk about optimism and pessimism. In the old Mesopotamia, most people seem to feel like life is full of pessimism and helplessness. It is due to their nature environment. The rivers in that area are in flow from time to time, and there wasn't any natural barrier, so many foreign enemies invaded. On the contrary, now we live in a cozy and comfortable life. We should be optimistic, but why do some people still have negative thoughts? Those negative thoughts lead to many suicides occur and make people stay in bad mood. So I think we should remain optimistic while making choice or doing things. We can look on the bright side. It makes us hopeful and give us positive energy. Like the air crash a few days ago. Although it caused 40 people died and 3 people missing. With the responsibility of the pilot, he saved the whole Taipei. If the plane didn't fall in the river instead in the city hall, the fatality can be unthinkable. On the whole, keeping optimistic can make our life more meaningful. Thanks for listening.
Hello everyone. Today I will talk about a terrible phenomenon, Taiwan Media Act. In Taiwan, news media broadcast violence, bloody events, and pornography in order to boost ratings. They even hide and fabricate the news, only expecting to increase the television viewership. For example, some reports says that explanations of English in 2015's general scholastic ability tests are too difficult for examiners, and cause many parents in panic. But actually, there are a moderate degree of difficulty. What's worse, rulers command the media to conceal the disreputable truth with fakeness. For instance, Evan influenza outbroke in 2004, but the government lied to the media that everything was in control and tried to bury the real facts with absurd excuses. News media has a responsible to tell the public the truth and some meaningful news. Because of this idea, I decided to become a newscaster and avoid a society under deceit and ignorance. Thank you for your listening.
Hello everybody. Today I want to talk about Pokemon. Pokemon is a media franchise owned by the Pokemon Company and created by Satoshi Tajiri in 1996. It is centered on fictional creatures called Pokemon, which humans capture and train to fight each other for sport. The name Pokemon is the Roman contraction of the Japanese brand Pokemonster. Tajiri first thought of Pokemon around 1989 or 1990, when the Game Boy was first released. The concept of the Pokemon universe embarked of the video games and the general fictional world of Pokemon stems from the hobby of insects collecting, a popular pastime which Pokemon executive director Satoshi Tajiri enjoyed as a child, and it's a game. Thank you for your listening.
Today I want to talk about a song which inspired me very much. The song is called Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. I would be happier if I were thinner, taller, had bigger muscles, or even a whiter skin. Aren't these sounds familiar? People can't always be satisfied with their current situation. Some people think they need to change how they look to make themselves more popular. But all you need to do is to change the way you think of yourself. This song gives me a lot of inspiration, gives me courage when I lose confidence in myself. Don't be afraid of negative comments or judgments from others. We're all special individuals and no one can hurt us no matter what they say. Thank you for listening.
Hey guys, today I want to share something interesting. My topic is the history of WWE. The full name of WWE is World Wrestling Entertainment. It started in the year 1952. The original company was founded by an extraordinary athlete named Vincent McMahon. The first name of the WWE was WWF, the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. 30 years later, the company officially changed the name into WWE. There are very kinds of games like WrestleMania, Hell in a Cell, Extreme Rules. If you want to see what it is, hope you enjoy the exciting show. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about my idol Taylor Swift. She is born in Pennsylvania in 1989. The release of Swift's self-titled album debuted in 2006 established her as a country's music star. Her fifth album was released in 1989, was released in 2014. Why does she call it 1989? Because the time period was defined by a new period of independence for her. Taylor has received many awards and honors, including 7 Grammy Awards and 16 American Music Awards, etc. As a songwriter, she has been honored by the Nashville Songwriters Association and the Songwriters Hall of Fame. She is a person who deserves everyone to worship. Thank you for listening.
Probably everyone played hide and seek before, but did you play hide and seek with yourself before? First, you need to a doll. Bring a doll and some uncooked rice that can fill up the doll's body, and a needle and some red line, and a scissor, and a cup of salt water. First, cut the doll, then take out all the cotton from the doll and put the rices in it. Then you use the red line. Imagine this is a red line to wipe it out. Okay. Wipe it out. The rest of the red line, just white on it, right around it will be its blood vessel, and rice in it will be its organ. And you need to wait till 3 a.m. to start again. First, you need to name this doll's name. For example, Mr. Red. Okay. So put it in the tube that is full of water and say, start from your name and so be the ghost. And now you leave the bathroom, count 10 back to 1, and return to the bathroom and use scissors to insert it 3 times. Then you leave there and close all the lights of your house and turn on the TV and back to your hide section. And you really want to know what happened, just experiment.
Hi everyone, today I want to introduce my most admiring animator, Gong Jun. He is good at painting and he is also known for his works around the world. His works react some problems, such as environmental protection and opposed wars. I think the most fascinating movie of his works is Totoro, because it is different for me from other movies. It is so unique that makes me memorize the happiness of my childhood. The movie has the special power to set viewers free from their worries. Thank you for listening.
Today I want to introduce how to make a chocolate cake by yourself. To make a chocolate cake, you need to prepare black chocolate 80 grams, 2 eggs, sugar 100 grams, high gluten flour 20 grams. First step, make chocolate melt and 2 yolks and add 2 yolks and flour to chocolate. Second step, preheat roaster by 170 degrees. Next, make 2 protein and sugar mix just like this. Then put first step and third step mix up. Put them into the oven, waiting for 15 minutes. Now here you get a yummy chocolate cake. Thank you for your listening.
Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about Pixar. I believe that many people know Pixar Animation. Its ancestor is a company which produced computer animation. 1995, Steve Jobs bought the company, set up Pixar Animation Studios, and soon became a part of Walt Disney. Pixar's first short animation, The Little Lamb, led success, and The Little Lamb has become Pixar's singular logo. 2005, Pixar launched the first animated film, Toy Story, winning the Oscar for Best Animated Film award. Today, Pixar has produced more than 12 animated films, like Toy Story, Finding Nemo, and Cars. Not only occupies an important position in animation industry, also accompanied us through the happy childhood. Let's watch.
所以就带我们一起再去解说所有的名字。
哦，买 Kelly 啦，看一个 Kelly 先讲啦，就是譬如话是 K， 不是 C， 中间的 R A E 呢，不是 A， 譬如话是 R， 不是 I E 啦。
够，所以说18节过。
哦，一开始呢，就是这摆保姆的工作，你知影的啦。我甲你父母呢，好像我会当家己当照顾好。老太太，我甲当照顾你的小 baby， 互你的做工作嘛，有咧甲伊读书讲诗，嘟嘟嘟，像来照顾你啊。喂，老太太，哦，伊知影我一定甲你照顾好。即摆小妹来一点仔闹，你知道啊？像我这款有气质的，拢听水啊。哦，小朋友是咧蜜小吹哦。奇怪了，你的车乖乖等卖黑白走哦。喂，老太太，我是 Kelly 啦，我想要问一个关于小姐的代志。啊，你买到对我的？小姐，啊，你伫倒位啊？老太太，你会知影倒代志啦？啊，不过我感觉拄着快点嘞。要是我，还是要做。三角形，房子，挺好。
Thank you for listening.
Hello, today I'm talking about ISS, a tourist group that share the world. The aim of this group is to build a great Islamic empire, spreading from Syria and northern Iraq. Everyone should have seen the terrible action from news media. They use extreme means such as beheading hostage, wiping out villages, in order to sway countries to pay ransom. We should not compromise with terrorists. What we need now is to crack down on ISIS armed force in order to make peace. This takes not only military forces but also communicate and agreement. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my topic today is advantages of running. One day I was extremely upset and crying out loud at the quiet night and all happiness left me. I was fed up with those sadness. However, I decided to wipe the tear. I opened the door, get on the treadmill. After 14 minutes running, I felt wonderful and forgot all the worries. Running can enhance our health, increase heart and lung function. The most important things are that running can keep you happy and full of energy. Experts suggest that people should exercise 30 minutes a day, 3 days a week. In order to maintain healthier bodies, running has a lot of advantages, and it is one of the easiest way to exercise. I hope we can have a healthier life by running. Thanks for your listening. Hello, today I'm going to tell you several varieties of taxi around the world. First, let's talk about the taxi in Korea. There are two kinds of taxi devil. One is the black, and the black one is much expensive than the white one. The reason is that the driver who drives the black one is good at speaking foreign languages. Furthermore, the most difference between the other countries are to ride a taxi with a stranger in order to save the money you should pay. Second, let's talk about the taxi in Egypt. It's important to ask the driver to meet her, because the drivers are sometimes decide the price unconscionable by himself. Last, the taxi in Paris are also divided in 3 sections. So it is really important to know how much you should pay when you ride on it. Thanks for listening.
Cannabis, commonly known as marijuana and by numerous other names, such as weed, pot. In Chinese, it is called dama. Cannabis plant intended for use as a psychoactive drug and as medicine, which is to say, marijuana can either be legal or illegal. In some countries, marijuana is legal as recreational. So, for example, Netherlands. In the United States, a few states officially legalized marijuana in state law. However, in Asia, simply possession can carry long prison terms in some countries, particularly East Asia, where the sale of cannabis may lead to a sentence of life in prison or even execution. Following is a video from the United States. A firefighter inhaled smoke of marijuana while trying to put out fire in a house full of cannabis. The second video is a rap singer Wiz Khalifa smoking marijuana. Thank you.
Carelessness and cannabis triggered a house fire in San Diego. The firefighters put out the flames to discover an elaborate pot growing operation there in the garage. Firefighters say some of those marijuana plants did burn. They also say one person was treated for smoke inhalation.
I inhaled so much smoke.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, today I want to introduce my favorite funny movie, Ted. Ted is a world highest grossing R-rated original movie. This is a story tells a little boy, John, with no friends, have a birthday wish, hopes parents send his teddy bear could be alive. As a result, the next day it will be alive and had a name Ted. However, when John and Ted had a happy childhood, but now John became an independent man, but Ted is become his biggest problem. This movie is my favorite comedy, funny and exaggerated detail. It's one of its best-selling reason. And this movie about to launch a tattoo in June this year, and I'm looking forward to the tattoo too. If you have seen this movie, welcome to look that and promise you won't regret it. It's tattoo. Thanks for your listening.
Hello everyone, today I would like to talk about Brown. Brown is a bear. which has innocent expression, and he always used body language to communicate. He is a chapter in Line, which is an app, and you can chat to your friends with free messenger, free box, and free video calls in Line. Brown loves delicious food, and he is also a great cook. He was born in Japan, and now he has a lot of friends in many countries. And you can find Brown on many products such as T-shirt, mug, mobile, cats, and so on. I brought Brown with me today, and he is my best friend. Thank you for listening.
Well, as number six, Liao Jingsheng said, the TransAsia Airways accident was pretty disappointing. TransAsia, but I have my own opinion of this accident. TransAsia Airways, which is known as Fuxing Airline, crashed into Keelung River and caused about 26 passengers dead. This serious happening hit the international media. This is the first time ever for aircraft crashing into a river in Taiwan's air accident. No one knows what to do for the rescue at the very first moment, for they have never seen this kind of situation. This is what the craft like. Upside down. Everything is upside down. Passenger can't breathe because it's under water. Domestic media had been focused on this from then on. Fire department and the military strained to find the survivor, but the hope of the survival seems frailer and frailer as the time ticked away. To sum up, everybody was confused and had no idea how to deal with this. The government made the direction too late, and the rescue team couldn't pull out the wreck immediately. Passengers drowned. Everything was too slow. In my opinion, it's not only an accident, but also a mistake of the measure. As the Mayor Coventry mentioned, we have to draw up a plan to make sure that we will have a reparation if someday Taipei 1 being attacked by airplane. We should always be aware of any dangers that could happen, instead of regard it as impossible, because no one can guarantee that Taipei 1 will never fall down in the future. Thank you.